and YouTube live form. Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome to a Buckingham Palace special Q&A. Guys, if you haven't heard already, I've had quite the week. It's been sensational. It's been amazing. It's been royally fantastic. We'll just wait for everyone to get into the live show and get into the and go from there. Thank you to Lulu, Elephant Puppet, Carter C, for joining so quickly. It's Leah. Aura is in the house. I love mushroom. I like mushrooms with like a fried breakfast. It has to be something. Some people just like eating the mushrooms. I'm just not into like eating them. Like it has to be a gravy. It has to be a food. I find them quite plain. Carter C, we've got Teacher Tommy T meeting the King. I know, before GTA 6. Everyone's been saying that. I love that. I mean, how much is going to happen before GTA 6 even comes out? I mean, it could be Christmas. Alam, hi. Do you like black pudding? That's a really good question. I was talking about the mushrooms with the fry up. Black pudding as well. I don't know. It's the pig's thing, isn't it? It's like a pig's liver thing, isn't it? Oh, no. No, not for me. Do you like black pudding? It's like haggis. That's kind of like a niche, isn't it? It's like caviar. Again, don't like fish like that. I like cockles and like mackerel and cod, but I'm not sure I'd like caviar. No, I didn't have that at Buckingham Palace. I will be talking about everything Buckingham Palace today. Hello, do you like chicken nuggets? I love chicken. Chicken banana. Yeah, I do. I really do. Isn't it amazing how many songs get in your head because of YouTube short videos? Hey, Tommy, I saw you in a car park in Yarmouth a while ago. I didn't get to talk to you. You should have come over. I've been with my family. I've been to Yarmouth a couple of times recently. Went to see a show there. Yes, that was me. What's my favourite food? Probably a Nando's. I do like a Nando's. Other restaurants are available, although I like a cheeky Subway as well. I think it's got to be American hot pizza, though. I just can't ever say no to a pizza. What's your favourite food? Right, I feel like we've got enough people in the show now to start. So welcome if you're live, and if you've just been hanging on, watching this re-live, thank you for listening to me waffle for about 5 minutes. But here we are. Q&A, Buckingham Palace. Let me tell you the whole story. Nobody knows this. This is an exclusive from YouTube. You were the first to find out I was going, but even then I knew I was going to Buckingham Palace and I might meet the King, a chance in meeting. And in fact, I didn't actually know if he was going to be there, who was going to be for the royal family. I'm going to tell you everything that happened on Wednesday, the 14th of May, when I went to Buckingham Palace and I met with my beautiful wife, the King and Queen, their Royal Majesties, King Charles, Queen Camilla, and the Education Secretary, Bridget, and I thought, I'll tell you a little joke about what happened with that, but all will be revealed on today's show. So it all started about a month ago. I got an invite from on my Instagram. It's incredible, from the royal family press office, and I generally thought it was a prank. And I was like, "This is my friend Jamie. If anyone knows, I work with this guy. He is a prankster. I love him to bits. My very close friend. He's a prankster, though. He said he was going to get me, and I swear this was like, yeah, ha ha, very funny. How did you do it? And he's like, that's not me. Then I get an email, then a letter, and when the letter came, it actually came from the Lord Chamberlain themselves, Buckingham Palace. I was like, Buckingham Palace knew where I lived. They sent me a letter to my home. We've kept everything. So I get there, get to Buckingham Palace, my beautiful wife. We get to the gates. We've gone through the security checks. The police were so friendly and wonderful. London, you were beautiful. I love London. I love all the London vibe. Great traffic, easy traffic coming on the subway, or we call it the tube. They're going underground, and we walk in. And at 3:30, we meet some of the people who work for the King. Ladies in wait. I don't know if they're called ladies in waiting or lords or whoever they were, but they ushered us up to the top balcony. I came at about 4 o'clock. The King's Guard, so the guys in the big red and the ladies in the big red sort of military attire, which is very expensive, and they have the big spears, and they walk out, and 7,000 people create a square, a grid around the guard. We are the last group of 10 people, because there were 7,000 people went, and 100 people were selected to meet His Royal Highness King Charles and Queen Camilla. Now, At this point, we're like, why are we the left? Why are we the only people left on this balcony? Where is the king and queen? Well, little do we know, we were the last people, and they asked us to walk into the middle of this huge, what is like an arena. And every single person is watching us. There's only 10 of us. We're all looking at each other. And I met some wonderful people. Big shout out to the lovely Australian team of people I met, Claire and her friend Annie and Ali. Sorry. And when we met them, she was famous for doing educational books and stuff. It's amazing. So we're standing there like, what? Oh my goodness, we're going to meet him first. We're told when you meet the king. Okay, so if you ever do get to meet the king and you want to impress him, or the Queen, you say, Your Majesty. So if you're a male, you would say, you bow your head, Your Majesty, Your Majesty, and then you shake his hand. Incredible handshake King Charles has. Incredible handshake. And with the Queen, same thing, Your Majesty. If you're a lady, you would curtsy. I nearly did both. And then the weird one is that when you do speak to the king, you call him His Majesty, or the Queen, Your Majesty. And then the second time you then talk is sir or ma'am, as in ham, ma'am, ham. I thought it'd be ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But it's not, it's ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So ma'am as in ham. So then King Charles comes along, and then you've seen the footage. If you've not already, go to my YouTube channel on YouTube Shorts. You will see it, where I get to chat to King Charles and Her Royal Majesty, the Queen Camilla, and then someone who I thought was a royal. I was thinking, I don't recognise him as a royal, but everyone else seems to be curtsying and doing the bowing. I bowed and went, Your Majesty, and she said, no, I'm Bridget something, and I'm the Education Secretary. So if you are the Education Secretary for the Labour Party, I do apologise for thinking you were royal. I still would bow to you. It was a funny day. It was just a lot of pressure. And then we talked to King Charles, and then my wife called me the Pied Piper, and the press came over and had a chat. It was crazy. And that was my day. If you ask me anything else about food, drink, whatever you want to ask, I will listen to you now. So it's back to you. That was my day. So come at me with any questions you've got, anything about my content. I'd love to hear from you guys. But the main last thing I just want to say, before you get your questions coming, is I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. I would never have had that opportunity, okay, if it wasn't for you. And I'm generally talking to the 118 people on here live. I'm talking to you if you're watching this re-live, and I'm talking to anyone who's helped me with my channel, told me to make a video on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts, and has just believed in me. I generally wouldn't have got there without you guys. So I have to say this from the bottom of my heart, from my family to my beautiful wife, who on the day looked like it was something from our wedding Mark II. Thank you. Like, thank you so much. My school reacted really positively. Fling Thing, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Fling Thing! Chuck us a question, Fling Thing, and I'll make sure I shout out. Thank you. It was the greatest day of my life, apart from, so it goes into like third position, third and fourth. The birth of my children is like a sub, like it always like goes into one. Marrying my wife and then the royal family. For me, I did say to my wife, though, because I shared it with her, I would put that higher. Seeing her on the balcony, coming down Buckingham Palace, looking how beautiful she was, and then meeting King Charles and the Queen, Camilla, it was insane. She looked stunning, my wife. Camilla looked amazing. Charles has the best handshake I've ever had. He was such a gentleman. He's got a lovely voice. I mean, I'm a proper, like, I'm a royalist, man. I'm a royalist now. I'm like, I loved it. God save our royal family, man. And a few people I really would have loved to met William and Kate. I think that'd have been quite cool to meet them, but they weren't there. That's cool. I met the King of England, guys, and it's thanks to you. So I'm coming on here to say thank you. Really, I mean it. I don't know if enough YouTube people do this. I think there's a lot of YouTubers on here who sort of wrapped up in things. You know what I mean? So I'm still a teacher 4 days a week, and my school have been amazing. They've been supporting me. And they've said how they're really proud of me. And that really means a lot for my principal, my team, my bosses and my students who really are proud of me. And I couldn't, generally, it's been one of the best weeks of my life. So thank you so much. So there we go. So if you've got any questions, I'm on here till 8:30 English time, BST. So that's 20 minutes of your Q&A questions. And let's get into it. But it's really nice chatting to you all about this. So let's go, and thank you. Absolutely fine. Here we go. Do you like football? Being the first week, yes, I do. I love Norwich City is my team. What would you say is the easiest way to meet the king and queen? Well, that's a great question. Do you know, I believe the king and queen are doing a huge tour right now of England. They do go on lots and lots of charity dues. So if you're doing something for your school, that's quite something special. I think there's a good thing you can write to the royal family and say, dear King Charles and Queen Camilla, I'd love to invite you to my school. They might come to a local show, so a county show. So I live in Norwich, Norfolk show. Sometimes we get William. So it's not just about meeting the King or Queen. Meeting Prince William or Princess Kate, Catherine, even. They will one day be future king and queen. So, you can meet them in loads of different ways. Charity events, if you're doing something amazing yourself. You might have someone who gets an invitation to a garden party. By the way, that only happens once. So you only get invited once, that's it, you've done. I will never be able to do a garden party again, but hey, what a way to do it. I was the first one to say hello to the king and queen. It was amazing. Literally my hand must have been like the cleanest of the day because he'd shook about 1,000 hands by the end of it. I was thinking, I hope he uses a bit of Dettol. But ask me anything about the toilets. Ask me, did I take anything? A lot of people asking, did I steal anything from Buckingham Palace? Can you imagine if I did? Live on YouTube, I revealed, did Teacher Tommy steal something from Buckingham Palace? You guys are going to ask that. And then what did you steal? And can you imagine, I confess this. Would Charles lock me up in the tower? I'd do it. I would, if I could get locked up the tower for one night, I would go live on YouTube. How good would that be? Like Anne Boleyn walking around like, sup? Apparently she's a ghost. She walks around. So ask me absolutely anything. Hi from the UK in Cumbria. Hello, I love your videos and thank you, Tote. Right, so I've waffled. You've got 19 minutes to ask me any questions. I will go as fast as I can. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. People who gift, it's amazing. Thank you so much. It is the reason YouTube do this is a really good way of getting to see your questions. So if I'm not seeing your questions, it does work very well. But anyway, let's crack on. What isn't Catherine? Hi from Canada. Canadians, how are you? Hi from Portsmouth. What position do you play in football? I used to play left back, not left back in the change room, but left back. Chelsea or Arsenal? Good question. I probably favour Chelsea, but I really wanted Arsenal to do well this year. They really disappointed me in the Champions League. They have bottled the season, unfortunately, but I wanted to see Arsenal win. Hi from the UK. Hello from Scotland. What questions do you have about Buckingham Palace? I will answer anything. What's your opinion if you choose your 8 option? Your 8 options. Take your time with your options. Speak to your teachers about this, your parents and your family members who might have already done their GCSEs about what they got out of it. So really talk to those kind of people. OTBC, on the ball city to you, goods person. I've been watching since last. Thank you so much. I subbed you. Thank you, Toby. How was your SATs, guys? If you're a year 6 this week, how is your SATs? How have they been? Are you pleased they're over and done with? Are you looking forward to those school trips? And if you are doing your GCSEs, hope that maths paper, look, ignore that maths paper, move on. It was cruel. It was awful. 17 questions and they're all like big ones. Why do they do that? Cruel as it was. I saw you at the caravan park. Which one? Was it at Cleethorpes or Haven Seashore? I love it. I found it tricky. Cool. A lot of people did. I'll be honest, Sats was easy. Nice to hear. Let's say it. Call it out. Sats was easy. Good for you. Well done. And you'll be happy. Liverpool or Tottenham. I'm so happy Sats is over. You're very welcome. It's good. Haven Seashore. Yes. Nice. I saw a lot of people from Haven Seashore this time last week. It was crazy. Geography is objectively better than history. Well, that's fair enough. Oh, I don't agree, but that's fine. But yes. Any questions about the royal family on anything like I did? None of you have asked me, did I take anything? I could be locked in the tower. Hi from Wheels, Norwich City, absolutely. I'm a huge Norwich City fan. If you were to stay, this is a good one. If you were to stay in any countries for an entire year, which would it be? So, okay, right, Turkey, I'd like to stay in for a year. Australia, South Africa. I've almost done over collectively a year in America, so I wouldn't want to do that again. I didn't mind America. I think I'd like to do a hot climate just for a whole year, just see if I could do it. So probably Australia. Faye, can you say hi, Faye? I said it twice. I'll ask my daughter. Where would you say?
Australia or New York.
Australia or New York? New York is a city in America, so she'd stay in America for a year or Australia. Hello. You want a cup of tea? Can I write? A cup of tea at Buckingham Palace was amazing. That's what I have to say that. A cup of tea in Buckingham Palace was really, really good. Only needed one lump of sugar in a little square. Did I take? Tell me now if you think I did. Do you think I slipped under my sleeve? Okay, a teaspoon. Do you think I took it? Do you think I took a teaspoon? Come on, yes or no? Let's see. Would a teacher do that at an education skills garden party? What do you think? You guys have gone in on me on this one. You all, no one's saying no. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, a couple of no's. Okay, that's better. Crazy. Okay, so I can answer this. It was a no because we looked it up online. It wasn't expensive. It was just regular cutlery. They must have known we were coming. They know what teachers are like. Teachers are notorious for taking home cutlery, and I didn't take any home. No, no, no. Okay, so I didn't take any cutlery home. I did take one item home, but will you get it? Will you get it today? Everyone's like, oh, he took something from Buckingham Palace. What did he take? Should, no, never worry. When everyone puts, should I be worried? No. If it's ever about exams, no, you shouldn't be. You should be relaxing this weekend, getting a little bit of revision in, but relaxing mainly. What is an end of year? An end of year what? A party? End of year in school is like July time, isn't it? My favourite Premier League team. Good point. There's Norwich aren't in it. Manchester United. It always will be. I just wish they're a bit more successful. It'd be great this season if they end up winning the Europa. But hey, I like Spurs too. So either or is a win for me. But yeah, Man United I've always had a soft spot for. But my God, where they are in the league is just atrocious. They could have been relegated this year. You realise that if the teams coming up from the division lower, the Championship, Man United would be relegated. Residential next week going to PGL. Get in. Yeah, so I didn't steal a teaspoon. Food doesn't count. I did think about wrapping up some food, but I didn't steal any food. I just ate it. The food was amazing, by the way. Sandwiches, cucumber sandwiches were so tasty. The cakes, they had this like lime tart thing, but in the middle was this jam, raspberry jam. It was so gorgeous. I was like, wow, that's food. The people serving it were lovely. I was like, do you guys get to eat this at the end? They went, no, we don't. I was like, what? Where does it go? I'm hoping it goes to like people who obviously need to eat food. It was so good. It was so good. I didn't waste any food. The cuisine was amazing. It's Buckingham Palace, so it should be, but it was amazing. Like, it's always like Paul Hollywood and Mary Berry in the background. Like, keep making them, Paul. I'm going on residential. Nice. So, to answer your question, one of the things I took was, and the only thing I took, was some grass blades that were under my heel from the gardens. So since those 3 grass blades have come back home with me, I planted them in my garden. And if I suddenly grow this lovely lawn, it's Buckingham Palace turf, baby. That's all I'm saying. So did I really steal anything? No, not really. I wouldn't dare. I'd be so scared. Brogley, yes. Thank you so much. What were you saying? Massive shout out to Brogley. Let's give that a like. Thank you so much. I'm going to heart that. Really appreciate that. Love that. Thank you. Make sure, guys, if you are a person who is donating anything, if you're like putting down some money in that, putting those gifts out in the super chat, make sure you write something. Write something in the super chat. It will come up in lights, and we will be homing in on your question or liking your question. So make sure if you are going to do the super chat, you write down some questions. How do you feel about the king knowing your existence? Crazy. I mean, he met a lot of people, so I feel like he knows a lot of people. The fact I had a minute with King Charles was insane, and Queen Camilla. It was amazing. A truly wonderful experience. My wife is very good at talking with him. I think he really liked her jokes about me being the Pied Piper. We had to look up Pied Piper because if you know the story of the Pied Piper of Hamelin, not a great story ending with the kids and him. But if you go to the third meaning of Pied Piper, it means a positive sort of influence of some sorts with the youth of today. So there we go. It was perfectly written, Freddie in for the stars. My school called it the Royal Seal of Approval in an article. So it's amazing. Wow, who's this? Thanks for the SATs help video. Helped a lot. Wow. You are welcome. Like, honestly, Brugly, Brugly. Let's all give Brugly a like, because if I want everyone to hit Brugly's chat right now, if the Sats video that I did helped you, thank you so much for that. That absolutely means so much. I was walking around Haven this time last week filming that, and I wanted to get that message out there that we would really love to help you out. So I'm so pleased. I hope you took him on. I hope you took him seriously. Thank you so much for that. That's such a kind donation. Amazing. Like I said, guys, it's a real honour. It's a real honour. Okay, what else is in the chat tonight? Hello from Scotland. Who is watching Eurovision right now? I'm backing Sweden to win. Sweden for the win. It's got to be Sweden. Love your videos, and I subbed. Will you please? I can't sub to you guys, but thank you so much for subbing to me, and I really appreciate your question. What's this question? Engine say, I have a test starting May the 19th. We wish you all the best. Take some time to revise. Take some time to relax. Remember, it doesn't define you. My name is Harry. I saw you at Seashore. I remember you, Harry Winnie. I remember you, and three other people. I remember you, Hazza. I've written your names down, and you will go on the detention board in my next video. I haven't actually filmed any videos this week because I went to Buckingham Palace. I kept that quite quiet. Did I tell you I was going to Buckingham Palace? I think I did. With my brother, Branner, and we took a photo with you. Yes, Harry, I remember you. It was a pleasure. I believe you're an Ipswich fan, and one of the nicest Ipswich fans I've come across. You were brilliant. I hope you had a great time at Haven with your family. I finished SATs. I'm really pleased to hear your SATs. Have you got any school trips coming? That's what I want to know. Thank you for your supporting me. I finished my SATs, and it was pretty overwhelming. Thank you for supporting me. You are very welcome, Starlight. I wish you all the best with your results. And remember, they don't change you at all. You go to high school, and they work with what you got, and you just keep going, and you keep moving and grooving and improving, and you'll be fine. They are more for your teachers to be concerned about, or your school to be worried about, not you. So well done. That's it. You can have fun. Enjoy the rest of year 6. That's literally it. Have fun. But well done. Who's this? Dr. Freebie has just donated. Thank you so much with the super chat. How did you get to go? Who's going to be our new manager? Great 2 questions there. How did you get to go? Is this to Buckingham Palace? Well, thank you so much for your donation. I was invited. They Instagrammed me. We had a chat, and they really loved my stuff. I had to actually ask them. I'm really pleased you asked this, Dr. Freebie, because I said, there's amazing, talented people going, how on earth, why on earth am I here? And they said that we really like your content. And that really meant a lot. So if they really like the content, it's because of you guys. That's how I ended up going. So thank you so much, Dr. Freebie. That's why I went. It was fantastic. And it's all because of you. So I really do appreciate that. They just love my stuff. I had a secret sort of feeling, though, that George and Charlotte and Louis, they might watch them. I don't know, crazy theory. So I told Charles, this is generally what I said, I think, Your Majesty, that your grandchildren would perhaps like my videos a lot more. They would get a lot out of it. Who knows if they're watching it right now? George, if you are, you should be in bed. No, I'm joking. Enjoy Eurovision, George. I believe you're an Aston Villa fan, like his dad, William, Prince William. So yes, so it's so exciting. It's so exciting that, that idea. So I told Charles, I said, I've said to the Buckingham Palace, I said, well, if you want, a birthday party, and I'll go down to Sandringham. I'll host it. Let's go. Let's have some fun. So we'll see. You never know. I could be doing some more with them. Question though, a lot of people are saying, someone said, I think to me today, do you think you're going, I'm a celebrity? Now that you met the king, that gives you big status. I was like, I suppose it does a little bit, yeah. Because all joking apart, I don't ever think I'm a celebrity. And there are hundreds of people who do what we do on here. So I'm no different. But I met the king. So I'm on a high right now. I'm thinking, hang on. What would you guys do if I went on I'm a Celebrity? Would you put me through all the tasks just to see what happened? Because I'm literally scared of everything. So then it got me thinking, do I do a petition to get me on that show? You guys could help me. So who knows? If you want to see me on I'm a Celebrity, hit the comments, because I literally would be scared of everything. I'd love to be on there, just experience for a couple of weeks, but let me know what you think. Do I like basketball? I do. I used to love playing. One of my favorite games is horse. If you're from America, especially horse, it's really well known. It's where one person does a shot and you have to do the same shot they did. And if you miss it, you get a H. And then you get an O, an R, an S, and E. And if you get horse, I love that game. Wait, it'd be a dream of yours to meet the king or queen. Well, was it a dream? Sorry, was it a dream? Absolutely. What a great question. It was a dream. To say you've met the King and Queen of England is a big thing for anyone. To say you've had a chat with them for a couple of minutes is another thing. I had a really good sort of conflab. It was fantastic. My wife as well. She was my +1. Couldn't have asked for a best friend. It's great to have your best friend and someone you love so much to come with you. And she looked stunning. It was just a great day. Shout me out, Gracie Crawford. You've been shouted out. Guys, we have 6 minutes left and then I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being part of this show. It's so nice to share my news with you. It was wonderful on YouTube to tell you guys only that I was going. No one on TikTok, no one on Instagram, no one on Facebook knew about this. Some people at my work didn't know until I got back on Thursday. They were like, did you really meet the king? Oh, and I need to tell you this, it's so funny because this is so my class. And so you guys. My students didn't believe that I'd met the king and queen, even though it's in the papers. So if you type in Teacher Tommy T garden party, it comes up in so many articles. Anyway, my students didn't believe it. I was like, look, guys, I didn't make this up. Then I show them the actual footage of King Charles and me talking with my wife, and they went, do you know what they said? Actually, what do you think their instant reaction was? If you guess this, I'll be amazed. You've got 1 minute. So I show my students me directly talking with Charles and Camilla with my wife. And what do you think they said? I'd love to know if you get this, guys. If you guys get this right. They were amazed. That is fake. Correct. Who said that? Jammy Jai 13. They said yes, and someone said underneath AI. Hannah Collinson. Yes. They all said that's fake. That's AI. And it got me thinking, oh my God, what a generation we live in. That's definitely going to happen, isn't it? People are going to be like, hang on, whoa. You didn't, it was fake. That footage is fake. That's AI generated. It wasn't. It was so real and no one believed it. And even to this, hopefully now they believe it. But I did meet him. I know, they all thought it was fake. It wasn't. So look, guys, I've got 4 minutes left. So if you've got any last minute questions you want to know, we will be doing this a lot now. Once a week, we're going to be live on YouTube. I'm always going to let you know a couple of days before. And in the comments, please make sure you're commenting in there so I can actually read out some of your questions on the day so you get a shout out as well. So if you do see a photo going up saying I'm going to go live in a few days, hit the comments up, share it with your mates, and I'll let you know if I can. I will read your question out. Please help me with my maths. You'll be fine. Relax, it's your weekend. You are smashing it. That maths exam was very, very tough. If you talk about the GCSE one, I would say it's just revise. 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Do it for about an hour, and then have a break. Relax. It's the weekend, and we go again. You will be fine. Practice papers are a really good way of doing it. Active revision's another great way. If you don't know what any of those are, then go to my revision guide that I've done on my GCSEs on YouTube Shorts. You just scroll down on my YouTube Shorts, you will see GCSE revision top tips. Go and check it out. It's all there for you mathematicians and more. Shout out me. What subject? Roma. I teach dance, drama, sports, travel training, conservation, you name it, I teach it. Hi, love your videos. Oh my God, they are so funny. I'm going to residential next week on Wednesday and I'm watching Eurovision. I hope you have a fantastic time. And good luck with Eurovision. I've got my bets on Sweden to win. They have got the tune. They've got that song. There's 3 minutes left until the end of this live. Tommy, a bit more quieter, please. Oh, sorry. I do apologise. Someone's saying here, who's this? Zine Nep. Akisi is saying, hi, I love your videos. Oh my God, they are so funny. I'm going to residential next week. I'm also watching Eurovision. I think I read that one. I probably didn't say your name. Please shout me out. Audrey, Lynn, hello. Big shout out to you. Who else we got? Pooh Bear. Can you give me tips on how to revise for my assessment at the end of the year? Yes, I can. Check out my SATs and check out my GCSE top tips on my YouTube Shorts. It's there. Just scroll down. It's about 3 or 4 tiles down. It's all there. Some really good ways to revise. Active revision is one of my favorites, or past papers, whatever you want. And a revision timetable is going to help you as well. So go check that out on there now. 2 minutes, guys. We have 2 minutes and then I'm off. It's been an absolute pleasure. And if I haven't said this already, thank you, YouTube. Thank you to all my subs. You guys got me there. And I wanted this live to be so personal and to say thank you. I absolutely love the fact that my wife and I got to share that moment. If it wasn't for all my subs, I wouldn't have been there. So if you're a person who's been like, have you watched Teach Tommy T? He's got good stuff. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me. And there's more to come. I'm going to make some brilliant YouTube shorts for you guys to say thank you and keep them coming. So brilliant, guys. I really thank you so much. Thanks for the SATs. Hey, that's what we're all about. If I can help you with SATs, guides and things like that, my job is done. Look, guys, from the last minute. So thank you so much, everyone. Hope you enjoy the show. And yeah, basically the food was great. King Charles, the Queen Camilla, they're amazing. I only took a few little grass blades accidentally in my heel of my shoe. It was a long day on my feet. We were very tired at the end. Caught some beautiful tan. Met some lovely people. Had some great food. Met the King of England and had the best chat with him and his lovely wife, Queen Camilla. And it's brilliant. And thank you so much. I will speak to you guys again soon. Thank you also to all the super chat gifters out there. It's a really good way of getting your questions out there. I really can see them so clearly. I wear these sometimes because I can't see very well. But thank you very much and have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you're watching Eurovision, good luck to Sweden. I feel Sweden are going to edge it. I'm making my prediction now on a live. Sweden to win. Was I right? And congratulations to Crystal Palace, who beat Manchester City. Manchester City failing again in an FA Cup final 2 in a row, winning nothing this year. That's a big hit for Man City. End of an era. But well done to Crystal Palace because you played very well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. My name's Teacher Tommy T, and I'm royally approved by Buckingham Palace. Good night.